Before I start today's video, once again, I must promote the election night stream. That is right, folks. This Tuesday at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the election night stream will commence. Of course, we call this Runoff Tuesday because, well, 99% of the main elections are, of course, runoffs. So that's right, folks. 6:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the election night stream will commence. Just like every other time, in the description down below, there will be a link to the live stream. Click that link, and you will be sent to the live stream. Of course, hit that reminder button so the second the live stream starts, you get notified. Of course, at the end of the video, there'll of course be a link to the video, live stream. And yeah. Alright, folks, let's get into today's video. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American Politics, back in with a new video. Today, it is time that we discuss the 3 Georgia runoffs that everybody should be paying attention to Tuesday. And just like the other times, we will be streaming that, of course, in the description down below. There is a link to the live stream. You've heard the intro already. But yeah, quick plug for that. So there is 3 races happening in Georgia that I think everybody should pay attention to. And I have, in my opinion, 2 races where I do have one candidate that I do 100% support. The other race, both seem good. I am leaning towards one of the other candidates. So today we'll be discussing who the frauds are, who's the good candidates, the races, all that good stuff. And before I forget, of course, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the little bell, and yes. Of course, go follow that mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And yeah, so there is 3 runoffs I think everybody should pay attention to, and these are big races, in my opinion. I mean, the first one, like, it's not going to be the end of the world if my candidate doesn't win. The other 2, it would be. So the first race, of course, is in District 2. And this is a race I've been saying that I don't really have anybody to pick for in this race. Of course, this is District 2 in Georgia. This is against Sanford Bishop. He's been there since 1993. Now, he's going to be a tough incumbent to beat. I mean, usually he overperforms Democrat at the federal level by like 3-4 points in the last couple cycles. But it is a red wave here, and with, black turnout being down a lot, there is a shot to potentially get close to beating this guy. But will he lose? I don't know. But there are 2 candidates that, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter from what I've seen. They're both good, but I am leaning towards one of them. So, of course, you got Jeremy Hunt and Chris West. Both of these candidates seem good. But I am leaning towards Jeremy Hunt in District 2. Now, Jeremy Hunt, people are going to say, oh, well, you see here, you're only picking him because of his skin of color. No. Like, I know the district's, I think, like 49% black or whatever it is, but that's not why I'm picking him. I just think, generally speaking, he has, an actual issues page. He looks good on the issues. I mean, fighting for farmers, ensuring public security, economic opportunity. I mean, he's running a good campaign from what I've seen. He's not like the other candidate we will get to in a second that's running purely on his skin color, but he's actually run on issues that matter, not mentioning, I'm a black man, that you should vote for me. Like, that's not what he's talking about. I mean, he's talking about, hey, gas prices are going up ridiculous margins. We need to stop this now. And it is a good issues page, not really cringe stuff, maybe his national security stuff, maybe that's kind of cringe, but it looks like a good platform. Now, would I be sad if he loses? No, from what I've seen, Chris West does look like a good overall candidate. It just seems like Jeremy Hunt is the best candidate. Now, speaking about the garbage candidates, down in District 6, this, in my opinion, is a critical race. This is the second important race to watch for in Georgia. This is a race that everybody and their mother needs to support Rich McCormick. All right, I know the last name sounds bad. I mean, we went through another McCormick in Pennsylvania, but trust me, Rich McCormick is a Chad on the issues, all right? And his main competition is Jake Evans, the Trump-endorsed Jake Evans. This guy is horrendous. He's a social liberal. And go watch Yankee Perspective's video on this clown. He will, do a deep dive in how shit this guy is. I mean, yes, he's endorsed by somebody like Bo Hines. But again, with endorsements, my opinion is, 90% of the time it doesn't really matter who endorses you. I mean, Bush endorsed Josh Hawley. Does that mean Hawley's awful? No. But I'm saying that Jake Evans has a horrible track record, while Rich McCormick, on the other hand, has a great record. I mean, he ran in 2020, did a bit better than Trump. I believe it was the 7th district he ran in. And he is a former doctor. And you look at his issues page. It is an actual issues page that's not complete and total garbage. Now, yes, he mentioned socialism once. It's much better to mention it once than 600 times. And you look at this, I mean, he is a former doctor, which that gives us a unique perspective into healthcare, just like Dr. Oz. He could seriously help, craft a real healthcare plan. You look at what he's talking about, and again, socialized medicine, that's not really what Biden's pushing. I mean, it's garbage medicine, but it's not really that. But he does bring a unique perspective to healthcare. And I do think we should, in fact, support Rich McCormick in District 6. Now, again, just because Trump endorsed Jake Evans doesn't mean anything. I mean, look at this. McCormick got 43% in the first round. Evans got 23%. It was pathetic how bad he did. So hopefully McCormick wins. Again, just because Trump endorsed him doesn't mean jack shit. This guy's awful. Again, in the description down below, there will be a link to Yankee Perspective's video. Go watch Brian's video again. Also, the top right, there'll probably be a link to it. Go watch that video because you need to know how crappy this guy is. But the thing is this. Jake Evans is awful, but he's not the worst one. He's not the worst one, let alone in Georgia. District 10 has the most egregious candidate we've had this cycle. Quite frankly, the worst candidate we have nationwide. He makes McCormick in Pennsylvania look like a decent candidate. That's hard to do. You scroll down the District 10. Boy, oh boy. Vernon Jones. Just why? Look, go watch Yankee Perspective's video on Vernon Jones. He is the biggest piece of shit this cycle. He's anti-white. I mean, seriously, go look it up. He's got sued by a lot of people for being a racist against white people. He's been a lifelong Democrat, and he didn't change the Republicans because, Trump was given economic prosperity or anything like that. No, because he was shilling for black people. That's Vernon Jones' reasoning for becoming a Republican. He's pro-choice, he was never conservative, and quite frankly, there's some serious allegations against this loser that, something tells me, those are not lies. So again, Vernon Jones, a piece of shit. Go watch Yankee Perspective's video on him. Now, Mike Collins. I 100% support him. Yes, I know some stuff has come out about him that seems bad. But compared to Vernon Jones, who, that's not good. Vernon Jones is in a significantly worse situation for the allegations. In Mike Collins, you look at his issues page. It's pretty good. I mean, yes, it's a bit boomer con on economic issues, but on cultural issues, on immigration, he's very good on it. Again, economics, that's one of those things, though, I'm more lenient towards being a boomer. But for stuff like immigration, he is phenomenal on it. And cultural issues, he's actual conservative on social issues. And, yes, this kind of cringe, but it is what it is. And Mike Collins is a good candidate. Now, of course, this is a weird situation. Trump endorsed Vernon Jones. I don't know why. I seriously don't know why. Like, Trump, stop with these garbage endorsements. Now, here's the funny thing. Mike Collins got endorsed by some unique perspectives. Of course, you got Wendy Rogers. I'm kind of shocked by that, honestly. Then you got the American Populist Union, which, again, I don't really affiliate with at all. Then you got Brian Kemp. And this is a rare W by the guy. Look, I disagree with Kemp on what he did with some of the election stuff. But Kemp recently has seemingly gotten his shit together. So this is a good endorsement by Brian Kemp. Again, I don't like Brian Kemp. And people should not look away because, oh, Brian Kemp endorsed Mike Collins. Look, Vernon Jones is anti-white. We have evidence of this. And you look at this. Mike Collins took first place in the first round. And, well, Vernon Jones, he did awful for Trump-endorsed candidates. So, hopefully, Mike Collins pulls off in the end because we do not need Vernon Jones. I mean, he would be an awful representative. I mean, he's talking about, like he's running in the deepest, most blackest parts of Atlanta, but he's running in like a 90% white district. He's like, oh yes, we must help the black voters that have been suffering against the KKK Democrats or something like that. It's like, why? So hopefully Mike Collins pulls off in the end. Vernon Jones awful again. Go watch Yankee Perspectives video on it. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, and yes, of course, go follow that mysterious Twitter account in the description down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed to all of you.